Is there salvation for the other nations? Now watch some without watching the video answer this question in the comments without anything to back up their claim. But let's see. What does the scripture say? What is salvation? The Hebrew word for salvation is yasha, a verb meaning to save, to help, to deliver, to defend. The underlying idea of this verb is bringing to a place of safety, a broad pasture as opposed to a narrow strait, symbolic of distress and danger. The word conveys the notion of deliverance from tribulation, deliverance from certain death, rescue from one's enemies. In the 66 books alone, the word salvation is mentioned 158 times. The word save is mentioned 226 times. The word redeemed is mentioned 40 times, and none of them refer to the other nations. They all reference Yasharel and Yehuda. The other nations control everything. They have all together conspired against Yasharel. For lo, your enemies make a tumult, and they that hate you have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against your people and consulted against your hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yasharel may be no more in remembrance, for they have consorted together with one consent. They are confederate against you. The tabernacles of Edom and the Yishmaelim, of Moab and of Hagrim, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek, the Palestine with the inhabitants of Shur. Asher also is joined with them. They have helped the children of Lot, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of allure and possession. The entire world took Yehuda in bondage. So what would they be saved from? Themselves? Yahushua was raised up to save Yasharel. Baruch, blessed be Yahuwah Allure of Yasharel, for he has visited and redeemed his people, and has raised up a horn of Yasha, salvation, for us in the house of his servant David, as he spoke by the mouth of his Kadash set apart prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. The other nations will cleave to Yasharel if they want life. For Yahuwah will have mercy on Yakub, and will yet choose Yasharel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Yakub, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Yasharel shall possess them, in the land of Yahuwah for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And it shall come to pass in that day that Yahuwah shall give you rest from your sorrow and from your fear and from the hard bondage wherein you were made to serve. Just as Yasharel has been in bondage and has served the other nations will serve and learn the ways of Yasharel, or they will perish. And the sons of the strangers shall build up your walls, and their kings shall minister unto you. For in my wrath I smote you, but in my favor have I had mercy on you. Therefore your gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto you the forces of the other nations, and that their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve you shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. Right now, the other nations will never truly cleave to Yasharel. They will not cleave until Yahuwah shows his hand by the way of plagues and tribulations. Then and only then, just as the Egyptians with the other nations see that Yahuwah really has a set-apart people, Yasharel, then will they cleave and sojourn with Yahuwah's chosen people. There is no such thing as being grafted in. They will cleave or perish. Thus says Yahuwah against all my evil neighbors that touch the inheritance which I have caused my people Yasharel to inherit. Behold, I will pluck them out of their land, and pluck out the house of Yehuda from among them. And it shall come to pass, after that I have plucked them out, I will return and have compassion on them, and will bring them again, every man to his heritage, and every man to his land. And it shall come to pass, if they, the other nations, will diligently learn the ways of my people, Yasharel, to swear by my name, Yahuwah lives, as they taught my people to swear by Baal, the Lord. Then shall they be built in the midst of my people. But if they would not obey, I will utterly pluck up and destroy that nation, says Yahuwah.